It did have a few serious moments in it.
Yeah.
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 So it's like it is quite funny, but it does have some serious things to say about relationships.
And that's what life is. It's both. It's bittersweet.
Yeah.
You know, you have the little sticky moment when Vince is in the water telling him to take the French out of his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
You know, then you have the serious part. Like I did my first on-screen kiss.
Yeah.
And you know.
And the bedroom scene with the bang bang. Is that your normal bedroom voice?
With a strawberry in my mouth? Yeah. No, that was totally. That was a little bit improv. I saw the strawberries were there. I put it in my mouth, and I was like, I want to look like a stuffed pig, but let's go do it. You know.
How much improvisation was there on the set?
There was something, like I said, little nuances, but not so much where I start running my own routes. You know, it says we're a football team, so we're on the field, and if they said, okay, set height, and I just, what are you doing? I can't even throw to you. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But if I run the route, and then, you know, improv is like a dance in the end zone. Like, hey, hey. That's what the improv is like. It's like a little, you catch the ball, you in the zone, it's like, hey, I'm dancing. You know, it's a little bit.
Yeah. Just
a little bit.
Now, with egos in Hollywood, you know, I mean, you hear stories, people hear stories all the time about actors and divas. A lot of people fighting for the limelight. There are a lot of actors who go about their job, bit parts in movies, you know. You notice them in this movie, in that movie, in that movie. So far, that's what it seems like you've been like. Like, I've seen you in lots of films, you know, and I remember you in everything from Big Worm to The Replacements, and they're all good movies and memorable roles. Are you happy to stay as a supporting actor, or do you want to be that lead?
That's why they wrote this, because you know, it's the truth. I never know the difference. It's like I never really knew what, you know, the difference between the lead, because I come from a stand-up world.
Yeah.
So until John was like telling me, no, this is this, and I was, oh yeah. So I'm just an asshole that comes in. It's like, so I never took it seriously.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to take it seriously, and that's what this role was created for, to show me as a lead like that.
Yeah.
And I, you know, like I'm, you know, look at me, I'm 350 pounds, you know.
Whole lot of man.
Vince Kaiser sees me as like a John Candy type of guy.
Yeah.
And I see what you're talking about, but I'm more interested on the other side of the camera, or directing.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, it's like a lead. No, I want to create good projects. You know, more so than be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
You know.
So you are interested in directing then?
Yeah. Well, I'm directing my first film and going on to the second one.
What was your first film?
This film's called Tao the Golden Mask. Faizon loved Tao the Golden Mask.
I haven't heard that.
And yeah. So the second one, and I may be in it, I may not. You know, John thinks I should be in it. I'm like, for what?
What's the second one?
Second one is it's a kung fu. It's another. I'm a big kung fu.
Yeah, so
I'm huge kung fu. So just remember that '70s good guys wear black type.
Yep. Chuck Norris.
That type of genre where they're fighting in the streets wearing suits and shit, and they don't go put on the gi.
Let me ask you a question, right? This is sort of totally aside, but it's something that I've picked up watching movies. African Americans seem to have something with kung fu movies. There's a massive element that they just love. A lot, like if you watch, I'm sure you must have seen Berry Gordy's Last Dragon.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. And that type of perception, they just love it.
You know what it is?
Clan and
this is what it is. In the '70s, they made black exploitation films. Yeah. And the escape from that was these karate films.
Yeah.
Because other than that, there was nothing there. Nobody wanted to see, they didn't want to see John Wayne or whoever. They wanted, so the karate, the Chinese community is almost like an oppressed community that created their own vision, and it was these kung fu movies.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because Bruce Lee was just a huge Bruce Lee fan, and I see why, because he was realistically he was an oppressed actor. You know, the Bruce Lee that everyone knows, Enter the Dragon, is like, you know, he never even got to see that film done because he was so busy trying to feed his family. You know, doing The Big Boss, and you know, he didn't get that popularity until he went to China and he did those films. But you know, think about, you know, this guy who's revered now as the greatest, one of the greatest actors to me, and you know, and bringing martial art and bringing it's a pioneer and an icon like Elvis, who they say, look, we're going to create a kung fu movie. I know you've been doing kung fu all your life, but we're going to get David Carradine. You know how I was telling that guy that, and you know he's the baddest motherfucker at this shit. You know, like, what the fuck? You know,
is that a problem with? Like, do you still see that now with, you know, African Americans in Hollywood? Is there still a problem?
It's not, no. What it is there's just a different perception. Like the movie Friday is a piece of our life. Just like My Fat Greek Wedding. So you have both, but I guess Hollywood goes, which one is marketable? I mean, I don't know which one is funny. Which one is true? Friday cost $2 million, and it's, you know, it's like $200 million. You know, so you know, so it's like perception. You know, Tyler Perry. I heard somebody made a comment, says, "Hey, he makes chitlins. Are you fucking stupid? This guy, every time he puts a movie out, it's number one. It's 30 million. It makes, every one of his films makes money. You can't say that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a perception. It's, you know."
All right. Well, final question then. If you had a dream project that you could work on, what would it be?
My dream project?
Whether it be directing, acting, whatever.
It would have to be Enter the Dragon 2. Finding that new Bruce Lee. Which is, I think, is ridiculous. And you know, actually I would something like that. Or I had that question too. But either that or I'm in line to do an Eddie Murphy project. That's going to be my finishing acting thing. A project.
Starring with him? Okay. Is that done, or is it just in?
Well, it's on the table right now, so, but that's what I'm really excited about doing.
Okay. Cool.
Doing with the EM.
Love Eddie. Can do no wrong by me.